Okay. So this is how the tilt should look. You take a card, let's say it's the 5 of spades, and you place it about center of the deck. You don't know exactly where it is, but of course you do it second from top, because that's what you control a card when you do a tilt. So let's do it again. Watch that 5 go into the center of the deck. I don't know exactly where, but if I snap my fingers this time, because that's what you do apparently, it's, what a shocker, second from top. We'll do it one last time. Watch the ace of diamonds this time go into the middle of the deck. If I just give it a little shake, and now it jumps up to the top. No, just kidding, that was a double. Still second from top. Let's learn the tilt. Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Pandrea, back with another video. I don't know why I did that sunglasses thing. If you haven't noticed already, I like to think that I'm cool. Don't know why. I could be very awkward. Right. Welcome back to another video. So today's video is a tutorial on something you guys have been asking for a while now, for many months. You've seen it in my videos. It's the tilt. The tilt optical illusion move. It looks so good. It's one of the most convincing controls that you can do. A few problems with it, but we'll show you how to fix them. A lot of people would do this one, I think, if they learned it correctly. So we're here to learn it correctly and go out and perform it. Now, before we get into the tutorial, as you know, House of Playing Cards has launched their holiday madness with a lot of new stuff. One of them in particular, the Fort Knox deck. Now, if you haven't seen my latest video, go ahead, check that out. Nick Suriano did such an amazing job with everything, so you have to go check out that video. And just as a reminder, this deck of cards will increase in value a little bit at a time, so you want to pick them up now as an investment, almost like you do with gold. For more information on that, you can check out the page. The link is down below. We have knock bundles. We have a lot of things back in stock, practically every deck back in stock. We have Halloween decks. Probably by the time you're watching this, they're already gone, and many more things. So go check out House of Playing Cards right now. If you're looking for magic and all the prizes and everything, the holiday event coming up is coming up this Friday on thebluecrown.com. This Friday at midnight, so Thursday Eastern time, Thursday, and then when midnight hits going into Friday Eastern time, that's when the event is going to go live. The Ultimate Pass video will be up, Queen Amy will be released, and a few surprises and goodies, so stay tuned for that on thebluecrown.com. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the tilt tutorial. Okay, so before we get into the explanation of tilt, a little bit of crediting. This is credited to Ed Marlowe as Tilt, as published in the 1962 pamphlet called Tilt by Ed Marlowe. It was also published and known as The Depth Illusion by Di Vernon, which is in the Paul Bear's Close-Up Folio number 10, and that was published in 1977. A lot of times the moves that we know, that we use every day, have been published years and years before in secret little manuscripts and in magazines, so it's important to go down that rabbit hole and see. You'll never know what you'll find. Okay, so from behind, this is what's going on. If you haven't figured it out already, you're showing the card and you're creating a depth illusion, basically, as Vernon described it, by taking the top card and lifting it up just a little bit like that. Now, this is an exaggerated view because I want you to sort of get the idea of what's going on. First, you won't be needing that much of a break, but the card, as it goes in from the back, it's going to go in second from top, straight away, instead of going into the middle. But from the front, it should look like it goes into the middle, but that's what's happening. You're pushing it in, and then this is being let down for the control to happen. So to do this, you're going to need to get a break first and then get into this position. Now again, this is exaggerated. What you're gonna want is maybe a ½ an inch, something like that. All right, that's what you're gonna want. Now, the way that we're gonna do this is first you're gonna get a break. That's the first part, get a break. And then you're going to let it pop off of here by letting go of the thumb, this area, just like that. So you're popping it off just like that, okay? So with that being said, that's step number 1 is the break. Step number 2 is to pop it off here. You want to keep your fingers in this position so that the first finger keeps this nice and tight here. The middle finger here keeps that corner down. The thumb over here keeps that corner down, and it only comes up from the top over here. All right, that's important because you don't want it to come off here to get any breaks here or here. That's obviously bad. So you want to push, get your break, and then lift off. And it helps if you kick it up a little bit with the pinky. all right? Keeping the front part down, the back side up. This is, of course, exaggerated. When you want to perform it, it should just look like here and here. That's all you need, all right? The way that I get into this is as I show the card. So you're obviously doing this yourself. You're putting it in yourself. So you have this moment to show the card just like this to the spectator. And as I show, I just get that little break, okay? Push, get the break. My thumb comes out and then square up. And it's laying on the base of the thumb and the pinky is here. All right, show it. Sometimes I bring my hand down. All right, so you could bring your hand down or tilt down, and by doing that, you could just push and get it straight away so that when you come back up, you're ready to go. You take the card and you come here and you place it into the middle of the pack, but in fact, placing it second from top. So a few key tips on this is to place it, push it, and then sort of square it up. This is just the straight version, no fanciness to it. Another thing you can do is start pushing some cards out from the middle so that it pushes out some cards from here. I never really liked this because when do you ever have trouble pushing in a card into the middle of the deck? It's a little bit ridiculous, but I guess if you do think that the illusion is strengthened, then you could obviously do that. So push in a few cards, don't go overboard. That's a little bit excessive. Take the card, push in a few cards, and then place it into the middle. The dribble is always very nice because you can dribble the cards afterwards to sort of solidify that that's exactly where it was put into the middle. So I like the dribble as well. And then here comes my favorite technique. My favorite use of it is to take the card, and as you get your break, you're gonna use your left thumb to kick half of these cards up like that, all right? And that's what's gonna create the illusion from the front that it's going in exactly where that your break is, all right? So the way that we're gonna do that is the exact same thing. Get your little break over here, and your left thumb is going to just split. That's all, just split, all right? And as long as you do that, all right, most important thing is to keep their middle finger tight on here so that this doesn't lift up, all right? So from the front angle over here, you can see how it's very easy that this card gets lifted up, all right? So you want to make sure that you don't have that and that it's squared up like this. So that's the most common mistake that I see, is not having this squared. So again, get the break, tilt up, keep everything down, aligned over here, show the card, get placed inside the center. And now what I'm gonna like to do is I'm gonna combine the dribble that we talked about a little bit earlier with the lift. So I'm gonna do this, place it in about halfway or even closer to 3/4 of the way in. And now I'm gonna take the card, let go of the card, and now dribble, and just do the dribble again, so that it sort of, again, makes it seem like that's exactly where it came from the middle. So here, lift up, there, and then dribble. I know my hand's in the way, but here, I'll do it this way. Here, here, push it in, and now dribble. All right, here, here, and then dribble. So from the front, it should look like this. There's the 4, I already got my break. I tilt up just a little bit, and as I come down, I'm going to replace the packet back on. So as I go 3/4 of the way, you can see that here, even with a small little break, it really does create that illusion. So you don't need that big of a break. Look, I'll show you as an example. Here is the smallest break possible, okay? I don't know if you can see that. And it still looks pretty good, yeah. So just keep that in mind. So again, here, lift up, I push in, and then I grab, and then I dribble. All right, so that's really it. That's all you need to know regarding this move to get it down packed. There are a lot of different things that you can do with it. I mean, obviously, controlling it second from top, but just use your imagination. I won't go into every single thing that you can use with this sort of depth illusion, but just, be creative with it. See what you can do with this, and then come up with some ideas that is maybe not controls. One thing that you do want to keep in mind is that this controls it second from top, because that's obviously the way that it goes. What do you do from here? Well, few things that you can do is obviously the first thing is to do a double lift from here in an ambitious card routine and make it come up to the top. Place this card back into the center, snap your fingers, make it come up to the top, over and over and over and over. Obviously very boring, but if you're into that kind of stuff, by all means, that's one thing that you can do. What if you do want it on top? All right, so here's a nice little thing. You place the card somewhere in the center, you do your control, you say, look, it's not on top or the bottom, and then all you do at that point is just get rid of the top card, and now you have it here. But I want you to take this idea further. This is just the basis of it, and come up with different ideas, because this is a lovely little thing. Try doing it from the front. Try doing different tilts. Try doing it the other way, tilting the other way. Is that possible? So anytime that I teach anything on here, I try to give you the basics, a little bit of knowledge, and a little bit of creativity to take it further than what I'm teaching you here. So I hope you enjoy that. Okay guys, so there you have it. That was a tilt. I hope you enjoyed it. So as you can see, I do take notes on everything that you guys say in the comment section and everything like that. And a lot of you have been asking for this for quite a while, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what else that I should teach, and I'll be sure to make notes and follow up on that very soon. So if you enjoyed this little tutorial, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share it around, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much. Peace.